Hi, and welcome to the next episode of Belly to Belly. And we're here today to talk about SelectUSA preparation. And we're with TJ.Villamil from SelectFlorida. Welcome, TJ.
Hey, Bill, thank you. I'm very happy to be here and looking forward to getting this discussion going.
Awesome. So thinking about the companies that are listening, they're either thinking about coming to SelectUSA or they've already made the decision to participate. And so we want to give them as sort of much information as they can to pre-connect with you where it makes sense and to learn about the event and so on. So really the first question would be if you could share with us, what types of things Select Florida does to help companies coming to the US and particularly Florida.
That's awesome. Well, thank you for the honor of being here on the show, and I'm really looking forward to attending SelectUSA. Florida has always been a really big participant in SelectUSA, and we're excited because over 4,000 companies come. We at Select Florida are really focused on helping international companies come and invest in our state, foreign direct investment, and we have an incredible couple of tools and programs that really can facilitate and assist in this effort. And so really what we do is we sit down with a company. It's almost like a consulting service. And we ask them questions about what type of company they are, where they're located, how big they are, and what are some of their plans of growth. And then we really find the right sites, the right tools, and the right opportunities for them as they look to decide where they're going to invest. So it really is a collaborative and consultative process. And we have a fantastic team located all over the state of Florida to really help and assist their business grow and really take advantage of all of the opportunities that Florida has to offer. We really are. It's an exciting time in our state, and we know that we can really help international companies benefit tremendously from all of our growth.
Yeah, well, and the consulting services is so important in terms of being that sort of quarterback to help them connect to all the right resources in the state. Yeah, one of the things that companies may not be aware of, and most folks are aware of the sort of leisure side of Florida. They're coming to Disney World and so on, and that big tourism part of the state. But Florida has some incredible industries as well, aerospace and life science and so on. But do you want to highlight real quick some of the larger industries in Florida?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's Florida's really untold story that really our brand is really just beginning to get out there because no longer, of course, we have an incredible tourism economy. 140 million tourists come to Florida every year. But the reality of Florida's economic fabric and story is that of a really diversified, resilient, and growing economy built for the next stage of growth, Industry 4.0, if you will. We absolutely have a tremendous cluster of military and defense companies, MRO, aviation, aerospace, maintenance, repair, overhaul activity. And so I would say this is kind of one of our big core industries, especially with all the rocket launches that are taking place on the Space Coast, our beautiful weather, with all of our airports and spaceports. So we really are a great aviation, aerospace, military defense, 20 installations around the state. So we really are built very well for that. I would say Florida is a manufacturing state. We're top 10 in manufacturing with goals of becoming a top 5 manufacturer by 2030. We're very much focusing on that. Life sciences continues to be another core industry cluster of ours. We have an incredible market with our hospitals and our service economy around the state, but also really medical device manufacturing. I believe we're number 2 in the country, and so we're very proud of our focus there. And then, of course, corporate reloads, financial services. Florida is an incredible gateway to the Caribbean and Latin America. So for international companies that are looking for logistics and distribution as well, Florida is a great way to sell and export their products and services to Brazil, to Mexico, to the Caribbean, to Central and South America. And so we find a lot of international companies are very attracted to Florida for that reason.
Perfect. So thinking about SelectUSA, and you've been participating for many years, what is it about the event that makes it such an important go-to event for the year for Select Florida?
Yeah, I think the best part about it is that it really is a one-stop shop type of event. And so We really value our partnership with the commercial service all around the world. They do a great job of really drumming up support and interest in the event. We know that SelectUSA is a year-round activity, and so really culminating with the SelectUSA event in Washington, D.C. So recruitment is year-round. Foreign direct investment is obviously year-round. Some of these decisions happen very quickly, but other decisions to choose to invest in a state, take a lot longer. And so we find that SelectUSA is a perfect catalyst event, an opportunity for companies to get together with the project managers that they've been working with over the last couple of months and years to see really where's the best opportunity for them and their business.
Perfect. So, thinking about the companies coming, some will have been to the U.S. already. Some may even have some operations here, and they're coming to enhance that. Others, this will be their first trip to the U.S. Are there some recommendations you have for companies coming in and really the best, ideas around getting the most out of the event itself and maybe even their first U.S. visit?
Absolutely. Well, you're going to the nation's capital, so it really is a tremendous time to really see all that America has to offer. But the incredible part is that as we all know as Americans is that and I think international folks get really surprised on is just how big this country is, right? Florida in and of itself can be its own country if you really think about it, right? If we were our own country, we'd be the 15th largest economy on the planet. We have 23 million people. We have major metropolitan regions and just a ton of square miles. And if you need to, drive from Pensacola all the way down to Key West, I mean, you're talking, over 13 hours of driving on being on the road. And so really, that's just one state. So you can imagine how big the country is. So I think first and foremost is really understanding for international investors, just the scale of the United States and make sure that if they're going to do any visits that they plan accordingly, because it's not like you could just, hop on a flight and be across the country in a short amount of time. And the second thing is really prepare, right? Talk to your project managers and understand your needs, whether it's immigration, whether it's tax structure, talk to the service providers. I know there's a lot of great service providers out there that really can offer a lot of valuable advice and get multiple quotes, right? So making sure you're covering all your grounds. And that way you can really maximize your time there and make the most of your visit to SelectUSA.
Yeah, I love that. The idea of preparation and using the app ahead of time to, probably preset some meetings, things like that. Yeah, probably a really good idea, I would guess.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Absolutely. It's always an exciting time at SelectUSA. And sure enough, I expect, this country to be the number one place for foreign direct investment now, almost 13 years in a row. And with good reason. There's just a lot of exciting economic activity taking place all around the country. And of course, I'm biased, so I'm really there to promote my state and having those companies select Florida.
Right. No, absolutely. Well, this has been great, TJ. I really appreciate you taking the time, and we'll share your contact details and certainly links to Select Florida in the description. But okay to encourage people to connect with you before the event?
Absolutely. Please connect with me and the team. We have a really big team. We're a really big state. And so we're here to absolutely serve and support. And we look forward to meeting you all at the event in June.
Awesome. Thanks, TJ. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Bill.